up your personal Facebook profile up correctly so that you can start attracting your dream client, the person that you most want to serve, to you. So let's get started. In the class over the next hour, you're going to learn these things. You're going to learn mindset. You have to change your mindset when you're using your Facebook profile for attracting your dream client than you might just using Facebook any old way. What you want to do is you want to attract new people that are not your friends right now, protect the people that are already your friends, and protect your account as well. Repel those trolls. So I'm going to teach you that mindset. I'm going to teach you those Facebook settings that you need to have set up correctly. I'm going to teach you photos, the best ones to use for your profile, and some hacks around that you probably aren't using and that are not, those influencers are not sharing that information. And I'm going to talk to you about the intro section of your personal profile so that people know what you're all about and the right person is attracted and even the wrong person is repelled. So let's get right into it. Facebook, for you to use it to attract your dream client, to use it more for business on your personal profile without breaking any Facebook rules, with still being authentic to who you are. It's part of this whole ecosystem so that when your account is set up right and you're posting, you're reaching out, they're responding. Then they're responding, they're commenting. Oh, you see a comment and then you engage with that comment, right? When you engage with that comment, you're boosting, more people are able to see what you put out there. And then when you're saying, you're actually communicating with that person that commented, they're coming over to you. They're hopping over into your direct messages. You're having a conversation. Step 4, you converse, and then they convert to a lead and client and follower of your social media. So let's get right into the mindset and the settings to get your personal profile set up correctly. Okay, so Facebook doesn't like your personal profile to look like a business page. So you need to be careful that it's looking authentic and clean and attractive. So your posts on there to attract that new person needs to be public. Your posts need to be public. So I want you to think about that. You're now using Facebook intentionally to attract your dream person and repel, yes, even repel that person that you really don't want in your business. I think you probably could think of a couple of types of people that you really don't want to work with or even sell to. So that's the first thing. Have your overall profile be public. Your photos that you're intending for people to see need to be public, but there's a few things you should also hide. So one is you want to hide your friends. Now, let me tell you, Google is your friend. If you don't know how to hide your friends, meaning when someone goes to your personal profile and they're not your friend, but your thing is public, they will not be able to see your friends, click on your friends, and potentially reach out to your friends. So you want to hide them from your profile. The next thing is you want to make sure that no one can post on your profile except for you. Again, Google it. It's constantly changing. How I made changes last week might be totally different today. So just ask Google, how do I set up my Facebook settings so that only I can post on my profile? And you will get step-by-step on how to do that. The only day that you may want to allow people to post on your profile is on your birthday, if you like seeing those birthday messages. Now, when someone is blocked from posting on your profile, they still can comment. So that's perfect. You want them to be able to interact, respond to what you're putting out there, but you don't want them just straight up posting on your feed, spamming your feed, that. And then this is a big one. If you are a multi-level marketer or you're in direct sales where there are a lot of people that are selling the exact same product or service you are, You want to take your company name off of your profile. Now, that one might be hard for you. It may even be against your company rules. I don't know. But here is the reason why you don't want to put your company name out there. And you want to hide it if you're showing up your products. That's because you might be putting up a curiosity post where you're showing how your product made your life better, and you want people to be curious and reach out and ask you what it is that you are offering. Because otherwise, what are they going to do? They're going to see the company name. They're going to Google it. They're going to probably find some bad reviews, because there are people out there that their livelihood is literally trashing brands, particularly in the MLM space. So they might get the wrong opinion. They may also go to your company website and potentially shop with somebody different. So you want to control that relationship. You want to control how people are exposed to what you are offering them. And then the next thing about using your personal profile for business, you need to avoid posting negativity, sex, or politics to your profile. You don't want to give people a reason to not engage with you, especially when it comes to negativity and politics. You'd be surprised at how many people have a different political view than you. And I don't know about you, but I think there's enough negativity in the world that you don't need to add any more on your profile. You want people to go to your profile to be uplifted and educated and entertained and be attracted to your profile, not repelled because you happen to be a different political stance on something than they are. And I think we all know that person who's maybe unfollowed or unfriended us, or maybe we've unfollowed or unfriended them because they were just too different than us. So those are some tips on the settings and the mindset for using your personal Facebook profile for business. All right, so we're going to start at the top. So if you happen to have your another device where you can pull up your Facebook profile, I have mine here. You want to tap on the house, which is your actually you want to tap on the picture on the bottom. And then pull up. I actually have my personal profile, but if you have another device and you want to look at your own personal profile, you might find that helpful. But we're going to start first from the top, your cover photo. So that you'll see the turquoise arrow pointing to the cover photo that I have every day. What do you want to put in your cover photo? You want it to be the current season. So here in Florida, it's oceany all the time, but if you live in New England and it's winter and beautiful, have a winter and beautiful picture if something is seasonal up there. Don't have, the pretty green mountains of Connecticut. Did you know that there's pretty green mountains in Connecticut? Maybe you didn't. If it's the middle of the winter, I think you got that. Next, put something on there that is meaningful to you, a photo or a quote. You'll see this is actually a picture of my husband fishing. And for me, it reminds me to be grateful. When you are posting your photo from your phone, another option that will come up. So when you click to add a picture, an option of a collage comes up. So if you see that, you can't do it from the computer, but you can do it from your phone. When that collage option pops up, you can go ahead and click some photos that you like. And those random photos, they're not random, pictures that you chose will be popped up on there as well. That's fun. And then, so here is another super fun tip. So if you're a Canva user, you can go ahead and grab an icon like you will see in the far right of this picture. You'll see a white oval with an arrow. You actually can make your cover photo clickable. So if you have your Facebook open on another device, go to me, Diane Freeman, and you will see when you tap on my cover photo, on a phone, it says see cover photo, but you will see that there is a link in there where you can engage with me further. So when you're going to direct someone off of Facebook, Facebook doesn't like it. So if you're going to direct them off of Facebook, make sure that you're going to get their email list. You're going to get their email address when they click off, because otherwise all you're doing is sending them off of Facebook decreasing the opportunity of them to connect with you unless you're getting their email address. So a good thing to put in there is your lead magnet. And you will see my lead magnet on there. I'm offering a free relaxing meditation that I picked up from Mary Morrissey, who I'm in her Dream Builder program. And then the last tip that's super important is no company names or products in your cover photo. You don't want your personal profile to look like an advertisement. And again, you don't want somebody Googling the product that you offer and potentially buying it from someone else or getting incorrect information about it. All right, cover photo. All right, let's talk about next your bio photo. So your bio picture should be up close, smiling, clear, friendly. No sunglasses, no animals, no children, no spouses, and no alcohol in your picture. You want people to be attracted to you and be completely sure that it's you. And make sure it's a recent photo. I think we all know that person who has a very old picture on there, and then maybe you connected with them on Facebook and then you meet them in person and you're like, you don't look anything like your profile picture. Like that really is inauthentic. So use a current photo. Next, if you're a Canva user, you can go ahead and erase your background and put a bold color so that it pops. And then there's also a fun outline picture. So on this photo here for my cover, I actually have just a thin black outline so that I pop a little bit more on there. A lot of people will use a white outline. If you don't know how to do that, again, Google is your friend. Google how to use Canva to make a profile picture that pops. And then lastly, again, don't put your company name or your product in your profile picture. Not there, not there. So what I do is my personal profile picture has this bright blue background. My Be Seen social media picture has a yellow background. That's one of my brand colors. And then I have another brand that you may be connected me with, which with my product partner, which that brand is Real Body Positive. It's not the product line I sell, but that's how I market myself for my health and wellness product. And that one has a green background, and it allows me to switch in between my different accounts easily by going, oh, right, that one's yellow, that's this. Because, you can switch in between your accounts and comment different ways now on Facebook. Your intro. Okay. So you'll see the arrow there is pointing to my intro. The intro is the foundation of your Facebook page. You want people to go there and see everything that is congruent and to see who you are, how you could help them, and how you help them. So the first is keep it brief. You only have 200 characters. So if you can use numbers or emojis to reduce the character count or make it more interesting, you can do that. So the formula to follow is I help, or inspire, motivate, seek, empower, whatever you want to put in there. Who? I help who do blank through blank. And another way of looking at this, you're appealing to the person that you were before you started benefiting from your product or service. So my intro is I inspire ambitious Gen Xers improve aging issues and earn income through simple systems online. And I used a phone emoji. And for me, that is my content pillars of what I post on social media. So that whole, and this might take you a while to actually make this intro statement. So don't worry, you can keep changing it. You can tweak it. It's okay. But the way that I use mine is, so for the word ambition, that's where I put things that are inspiring. I talk about dream building. Then in mindset, then Gen Xers, I'm a Gen Xer, and that I think people born between 64 and maybe 75 or something. Well, those are my peeps. So I find funny memes about Gen Xers. I talk about how great our year was, how great our music was. and people relate to that if they're a Gen Xer. Then the next one, income, I might talk about my business and how I earn income from my product partner business. So I don't really talk a whole lot about my social media business because I'm not looking to attract that with my personal profile. Although sometimes I do have friends that are, that this can relate to. And yeah, that's it. That is what I talk about. So your intro is important. Use that formula. I blank, do blank through blank. I inspire is what I do. Ambitious Gen Xers is who I do it for. What I help them do is earn income through Simple Systems Online. So there's a system that my company offers that can help people earn money by sharing coupon codes for health and wellness products. So that's just me. Hope you found that helpful. If this is really stumping you, go ahead and reach out to me, take a stab at it, send me a text, and I will help you tweak it totally for free. Next, highlights. So did you know that you actually can pin stories and photos from posts you've made into the highlight section? If you're looking at it from a computer, so this is a screenshot of my Facebook profile from a computer, it will only show you 3 at a time. On the phone, it shows you 5 at a time. So you want these highlight photos to link up with, again, your intro. So the content that you're posting is then pinned there. So for example, one of my products is a weight loss product. And so I have that under anti-aging because part of my intro is I help Gen Xers improve aging issues. And sadly, part of aging is weight gain. So you can go ahead and label your highlight photos to match your intro. So again, if you look at mine, you'll see that I have Inspire on there, some of my Dream Builder posts. I have some of my products posts under anti-aging. I'm actually looking at mine right now. For the Inspire part, I chose to use the word faith instead because I talk about my faith a lot. So my highlight titles are Faith, Reverse Aging, Inspire, Gen Xer, and Income. If you don't know how to pin these things, again, use Google. Google always has the latest and greatest. Later than if I told you step by step right this minute, it could change tomorrow. Facebook changes every single week. Sometimes we see the changes, sometimes we don't. All right, let's keep moving. So now that you've got your intro set up and you've got everything from top to bottom, now you can make a featured post. So a featured post is a post that tells your story. Once you post it, you can pin it to the top of your profile, and you really want to leave it there so that when someone is attracted to something that you have put out there, then they go and they look deeper. They can see exactly what you're up to, your journey, and they can choose to join it. So you want to write that kind of like a 3-act play. Act 1 is where you were. Share the moment when you realized something had to change. So probably you're doing what you're doing because you were in a place where you needed support around the product or service that you're offering. So Act 1 is share where you were and realize the moment when something had to change. So this is an authentic post that I just made a couple of days ago, actually. What do you do when life throws its biggest challenges at you? I'm smiling in this picture, but I'm faking it. 2023 has been challenging so far. So I'm saying, where I was, 2023 was really challenging. There was some job loss. There was a loved one who passed away. There were some challenges with time and support. That's where I was. Where I am. What I put here is, what am I going to do about it? Seek guidance from the Lord, self-care, and start back building my dream life. That's where I am. Things are looking up. Then cast the vision of what's possible. Imagine they can follow your journey and benefit too. So what I wrote, what does this mean to you? An invitation to follow or join my journey as I complete the Dream Builder program with Mary Morrissey and I move forward building a life I love and sharing that here. And then again, pillars of my content: health, being a Gen Xer, service, leaning on my faith, income, time and money freedom. So again, if this really is difficult for you, I want you to really try to write your posts kind of like a 3-act play and wrap it up, because then you will have all of your content for social media. All of your stories, your reels, your posts can be all about your featured posts. And you set that up right here on what people can expect to see on your profile. And what's great about that is if this resonates with them, then like you're golden. And if it doesn't, then that's okay too, because let them move on. Let people that are interested engage, so that you're not wasting your time, starting conversations with people that really aren't resonating for what's really big for you. All right, so what do you think? You have your profile set up from top to bottom, and it's really primed for you to start using your social media to attract that dream client. You have your content set out for you. Your profile is set up correctly to attract people to your business without breaking any Facebook rules and being spammy and, throwing your product all over the place. What's next? Did you like this? If you're someone who is attracted to the done for you model, where you would really like somebody to sit down with you, help you create your strategy, help you come up with what to post, help you learn the system of engagement so that these posts and comments become conversations and then customers, and you want it done for you, you can either hold your phone up and grab that QR code there. If you're able to click the link here, you can do that. But if neither one of those are working for you, you can just text me at 678-576-0355 and ask me for my calendar link, and we will set up a time to speak. If you're someone who's really more of a do-it-yourselfer, you want to learn all of these so that you can apply it whenever you want, then I'm also working on, this is the first part of a course that I'm working on where you can plug into my Beeline to Buyers formula and really start attracting your dream client. When I really started putting everything that I teach up on my own personal profile, I had a Facebook post not too long ago that got me 40 comments of people saying, hey, I want what you're offering.